Close your eyes, and then thoughts are bombarding you, and you attract those thoughts because you have a relationship with those thoughts. And where are they stored? They are stored in the Akash. Akash is the ether. And that's the bank where you have put those thoughts. And those thoughts are entering through the eyes, through the ears, through the nostril, both nostrils, through the mouth, and through the skull. They are entering into the system. And we are unaware of this process. The eyes, the ears, the mouth, they are all involved in the process. They are all receiving these thought patterns that go to constitute your mind. There are simultaneously other processes going on inside. Now, go and think about the entire body, the skin. Think about the skin from head to foot. There are innumerable openings in the skin, the pores are openings through which the thoughts are entering. So you think through the skin as well. The skin is breathing too. There is a breathing layer of the skin right over the skin. The moment you begin to do this technique, then you are in another dimension. Now, while you are doing this, what happens is you have the ability to see that you have not been able to see, that is the beings around, the angels. Because you are into a different state of consciousness. All that you are doing is simply focusing your attention on the skin. And breathing of the skin through the pores in the skin. Innumerable. And if you just remain in this condition, this is what the yogis do. I have been in conversation with these yogis who are very committed to help humanity, to get beyond their mind, to get beyond their ego, to get beyond their rationality, to get beyond their skepticism, to get beyond this illusion of matter. All these are perceptual fallacies. So we are living in a world of fallacy. So once you focus attention on this, then you are into a different dimension. Now the breathing of the skin. And there are many, many layers. At least there are 7 layers over the skin. Some people say 5, some 7, some people say there are more. These layers constitute your aura. We are unaware of all of these. We are only aware of certain thoughts that we are used to be thinking that constitute your personal waking state of mind. I am so and so, I do this job, and this is my income, this is my bad relationship, this is my limited money situation, limited health. All these are a set of identities that you are unable to transcend. And that is the main problem. Although teachers have been talking about every moment is new, that's not happening. What is happening is the same bank balance, the same disease in the body, the same bad relationship, they are real. We have to break that. These things become real because of the polluted air that you are breathing. The polluted air carry these thoughts individually. The air you breathe, the oxygen you breathe, and the oxygen I breathe are different. The content are different. Now keep focusing on the entire skin and the pores. There is also something happening through the pores in the skin. Something is getting out and something is getting in. Just put that idea. I don't want to go and complicate it any further than I have done already. The eyes, the ears, the mouth, nostrils, and the pores in the skin. Just focus attention. Check, there is another layer on the skin, over the skin. That is responsible to give you the mind principle. The contents are flowing. The contents mix up with the air. that you breathe in. It is the right time to pray to the divine, because the divine can enter in a state of altered, in an altered state of consciousness. They can enter through your aura and help you to change your thought patterns, to change your health, to change your relationship, everything. I'm channeling this information as I am doing this. The beings that want to help humanity say that ask them to focus on their palms and the fingers. The two palms and the fingers. Let the palms face the sky. There are two kinds of thinking going on inside you. One is God thinking, and then the human thinking. You are thinking and God is also thinking. Almost simultaneously, but you choose to think from your ego. Why? Because of the limitations, the air that you breathe in, the karmic association with your ego, and with a certain content type that you, by mistake, have decided to associate you with. Although I am speaking these words, it's not my ego talking to you. It's a session filled with divine compassion. You will see images showing up. Just as I see a lion, you may see something else. But don't allow your human thinking, at least during this session, the human thinking is that which will be skeptical, negative, which will say nothing is going to happen, I'm going to remain the same and die. Skin all over. You can change everything about you by associating yourself with the divine within and disassociating yourself with your ego, with your karma, with the polluted air that gets through your nostril and then gets into the brain. This is the ultimate teaching. It's wrong to think that this is the only way to get beyond the mind ego and then identify with God. There are ever so many. The linear reality of saying this is it, this is the only way, is the human misunderstanding, misperception. There is nothing local, there is nothing linear in divine consciousness. There is no time. That's why change is possible at any moment. So that's why I have been teaching for at least my knowledge, like 4 decades in this with this body and with this mind that has changed a lot. But I have never ever felt satisfied as I do now when I am teaching this, and I am doing it out of love with no expectation whatsoever. It has been given and it is God's compassion. You can do that. But having said that, as I told you, as time moves, there will be, time is moving at a tremendous speed now. That's why we have more progress during this time than ever before in the history of the human race. And I am going to be a channel to access this and give it to you. And that is going to be the mystery school teaching. So especially for those people who have been studying with me, if you have the question, why do I have to do this? I have given at least 100 techniques. Are they not enough? Yes and no. Yes, because they are techniques you won't find unless you do a lot of research. So what I have given already are very, very powerful ones. But they all have the limitations because they were delivered at a time I was not that evolved. As time moves in, there's more knowledge. I'm trying to access the wisdom that is going to be revealed in, say, 2030. That's when man is planning to go and live in Mars. But there are many ways of going to Mars other than just taking the physical body there. We have to understand a lot more about it. So what you need to do is just do this meditation which I taught you. There are many elements to it. I can take every one that I have just said and then turn it into a separate exercise. Your life can be changed in the split of a second.